Hello, lovely people. Thank you so much for stopping by. So today's video is all about Disney Cruise Line, in case you haven't guessed. Wearing we'll call it my lounge wear from Shop the Magic Box. So check them out if you haven't. And particularly, I want to talk about the port arrival time versus the boarding the ship time, because there's a lot of chatter about this on social media. And unfortunately, what's worrying me is that they're kind of missing a pretty big piece to this puzzle that really changes the whole plan if you decide to do it this way. So they're not really telling the whole story. So I'm here to clear this up today, give you the facts. And this is one of the reasons why you want to book with a travel agent like myself. I love booking Disney cruises. It's just a different feel in general than to the parks, and I'd love to help you plan it. So let's talk about the facts, okay? So first of all, you're going to hear people say, look, midnight before your check-in, like get ready, be ready, get up early so that you can pick your port arrival time, okay? The earlier your port arrival time is, and usually the earlier the boarding time. That's all true, okay? The earliest time is typically about 11:30, so it's right around lunchtime. There will be, food available. You could definitely go and, do some swimming, explore the ship, things like that. But generally speaking, the rooms will not be ready. So you want to make sure you have something ready, taken care of for your luggage, because you don't want to be lugging that around. Trust me, you don't. And so you're going to have things with you like medications and sunscreen, a swimsuit, just the necessities, because you want to plan on not having that luggage. Okay. So if you want to be there right at 11:30 and do all that, you absolutely can. Okay. That's the earliest that you would pick that time. However, all right, just as I was just talking about, you got to get there. And first and foremost, you want to make sure that you get in the day before. Do not fly in the day of, drive in the day of, because you never know what's going to happen. And they are not waiting for you on that ship. If you were not there, they are going. So it's always good to come in the day before. All right. Now, because of that, you're probably staying in a hotel. And then you got to deal with all the nonsense the next morning. So it's okay. Are we renting a car? We got to bring all this stuff with us. Are we going to take an Uber? And what if something happens with that Uber and they're late, right? All these things that can happen. So what I recommend is doing a Disney transfer. And if you do a Disney transfer, let me tell you, it is seamless. I highly recommend it. It is stress-free. And it really, honestly, the price point for what you get out of it, I thought it's great. So what'll happen is, you're staying on Disney property the night before. So you'll leave your luggage out of your doorway. They will come pick it up. Okay. And they will get it to the ship. You're going to take a nice, comfortable bus, and they will send you specific instructions on where to meet in the hotel with all the other guests that are going on that cruise. And so all of this is mapped for you. You literally hop in the bus, you relax, and they take you to the port. Okay. And when you do that, your port arrival time is usually then planned for you. Okay. With the Disney transfer. So they will tell you then what time they're going to pick you up in the morning, and then what time your boarding group is. So I will tell you, the last cruise that I did for the Wish, I think my boarding time was like 12:10 or something. So it was still very early enough. I got to eat. I just posted a video. It was not crazy at all. All right. With, people there. They got people in and out, very, very quickly. It moved very fast. And again, if it's your first cruise, like, you want to check out the terminal and stuff. I did. So it really is the best way to do it that transfer. Then you don't have to worry about all the stress of the day of and getting there on time and everything else. So they will tell you, like I said, your boarding time will follow that port arrival time, which the transfer will then choose for you, okay, based on which resort you're staying at and all of that good stuff. So they're missing this important piece out. So if you don't want to get up at the crack of dawn, now, if you use a travel agent, we absolutely can do this for you, okay? But if you don't want to deal with that headache, right, book the Disney transfer, which we can book for you, but then all this is taken care of. And if you don't want to book the Disney transfer and you do want to do this all on your own, guys, you still have to figure out the logistics then of making sure that you get there on time the next day. right? And at that point, it's like I said, a rental car or an Uber, and there's a lot of things that could happen and has happened in the past where then you don't get to your ship and you miss your cruise, right? We don't want that for any of you. So highly recommend the transfer, which means you don't have to get up early. It's all going to be assigned to you. And trust me, you're not going to miss out on anything. And then what's going to happen is because they took your luggage, like I didn't see my luggage until I think it was, I want to say, I think it was around like 3 o'clock, but then your luggage is placed right in front of your room. Like it's all seamless. And I have to worry about lugging that thing around for a couple hours as I explore the ship and go have some lunch and relax and all those things. So again, you're not going to want to have to worry about that. So Disney Transfer, trust me, it is the way to go. You will not regret it. Nicole at dreamstravelconsulting.com. I hope this was helpful for you. Again, let's give you all the information and contact me. I would love to help you plan your next cruise.